Welcome back, everybody. In today's lesson, we'll learn how to use the distributive property to solve different types of problems. We'll be writing and solving equations that use the distributive property, and that's our objective. And so today I want you to think about how does the distributive property help you solve equations. In today's Do Now, it says that there are 6 friends who go whitewater rafting. The total cost for the adventure is $683.88. And this includes a $12 fee per person to rent flotation device. Marcella says they can use the equation 6r plus 12 equals $683.88 to find the rafting cost, r, per person. Julia says they need to use the equation 6 times the quantity or the sum, r plus 12, equals $683.88. Your do now is to decide which of these two equations accurately represents the problem, and you have to write one sentence to justify your solution. So I'm going to underline that, write one sentence. Then what you have to do is you have to explain what mistake the other person made, then write one sentence to explain that. You're going to do these on your own. So that means I'm not going to do them on the video. You're going to answer these on your own. You're deciding who is using the correct equation to represent this situation. You can do that now and pause the video, or you can continue the video and then do that at the end. For the first example, it says each of the graphic novels in Chen's collection increased in value by $3.50 in the last few years. If each graphic novel has the same value, what was the original value of one graphic novel? So over in the picture, you can see that all 10 graphic novels.
Pardon the interruption. Students who need to see Miss K or Miss Sheeran, please report to the fourth floor project room. Students seeing Miss K and Miss Sheeran, please report to the fourth floor project room.
Sorry for the interruption. It says on the right that the 10 graphic novels all have a current value of $75. So down in this graphic here, the blue rectangles are showing the 10 graphic novels and their original value. So that is represented by G. And then the red rectangles are showing their increase in value. So each one increased by $3.50 over the past few years. This equation is representing the situation. So the 10 is the number of graphic novels. The G is the original value or the original cost of the graphic novels. The 350 is the increase. And the 75 is the total. So when we solve problems like this, we're going to write the equation. We're going to distribute or expand the expression. We're going to use addition and subtraction, and then use multiplication and division. So in this problem, they already gave us the equation. So that step is done. Now we're going to distribute or expand the expression. So we're going to multiply 10 times G to get 10G, and 10 times $3.50 to get $35. Now we have an equation that's just like the other equations that we've solved over the last few classes. So you're going to build your flowchart or use the balancing method to solve the equation. So if I use the balancing method, I'm going to subtract 35 from both sides. I divide by 10. And I find out that the original value of the graphic novels was $4. On to the next problem. A family buys 5 airline tickets online. The family buys travel insurance that costs $17 per ticket. The total cost is $845. Let X represent the price of one ticket. So they're going to buy 5 tickets. They're also going to buy travel insurance that costs $17 per ticket. And the total cost is $845. So if X represents one ticket, they buy the ticket, but they also buy the insurance. So that's what that looks like. That's the ticket plus the insurance. But they're buying 5 of them. So they're buying 5 tickets and 5 sets of travel insurance. So because both things are happening 5 times, we put them in parentheses, and then we use 5 on the outside of the parentheses to show what's happening. Together, that costs $845. So that was the equation. Now we're going to distribute or expand. So we multiply 5 times x to get 5x, and 5 times 17, which is 85. Okay, so we're going to build our flow chart. So x is being multiplied with 5, adding 85. So that's 760. And again, you would just use a calculator for that, or do the workout on the margins, or use some mental math. That's where I got that number from. And then divide by 5. So again, on the calculator, you do 760 divided by 5, or you can do 760 divided by 5. To get 152. Okay, this question I'm going to say is optional. The other questions are not. So you have to answer 6, 7, and 8. Questions that we're going to check off, we're going to check to make sure that question 1 is answered. Questions 6, 7, and 8 are answered correctly. Okay, you can end the video and start working. Let us know when you're done and have us check your work.